Hello, and welcome back to FTL. Today we've got something actually kind of special to share with you guys. So, as you can see here, we are using the layout B for the rock type ship. And I don't know if it immediately jumps out at you, but this ship lacks a door system. Every other ship pretty much has ability to control its doors and upgrade its doors, right? If you've seen any of the other videos, that's how I routinely deal with boarding parties. I just space them. I expose them to the vacuum of space. Not so with this vessel. So that is very much a kind of an interesting approach to how do I take these fights. And I think kind of the main strategy will be to actually firebomb my own ship and then take invaders in rooms with fire, because the rockmen are naturally immune to fire. So I don't know. It opens up a very interesting dynamic when your ship gets boarded and when you're boarding other ships. We will have to pick up a teleporter along the way, but that's fine. That's to be expected. I also want to draw some attention to the weapons this thing brings, other than the firebomb, which is the heavy pierce laser Mark 1. Normally, heavy lasers whack into a single round of shields and don't do much. They're typically for doing damage after you've taken down their shields. Well, the heavy pierce is a little bit different, right? So this laser, it's a modified laser, pierces one shield, right? So we basically just get to do 2 free damage wherever we want. And it's, I don't know, this feels like a really, really special and awesome weapon. I'm gonna have to add more to my artillery to round it out to make it possible to engage with tougher enemies down the line, but I'm certain that the crew of the Noble Boulder will be up for the challenge. Also, if you've not seen the rock ships before, they also come with rock plating. So basically, they just they roll a dice essentially every time they get hit as to whether or not the hull takes damage, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and I'll also just introduce you to the crew nice and quick. There's Farah, Bismuth, Dioptica, and Wolfram. It took me a lot longer than I kind of care to admit to come up with those names, but I'm quite happy with them. And now, without any further ado, let us start our sojourn into space. The data you carry is vital for the remaining Federation fleet. Yada yada yada. We've been through that before. I'm really just hoping to show off some really cool gameplay with how this ship is looking to work. And awesome, we start off with a distress signal. Ooh, probably should have started powering my weapons already. Ooh, I can send out my rock crew member to prevent a riot. You locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread virulently. They are setting up quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. Yeah, I mean, if I see a blue option, I'm taking it. It's unlikely the rock's impressive immune system is susceptible to a human virus, so you send it in. It is able to intimidate the workers. Long enough for the colony forces to set up quarantine. Their leaders offer a reward and assure you they will try to find a cure as soon as possible. That's nice. That's nice. We get some extra missiles out of that as well. This ship is a little different to how I typically play. I don't normally love to play with missiles because I don't like the idea of having consumable ammunition. But the trade-off for that is you don't need to invest as much in your weapon systems, which is quite nice. Pirates pursuing civilians. Let's aid the civilian ship. Ooh, interesting. An ion weapon and a beam weapon, so that's not really going to be much of an issue. Especially with the fact that, we already have a piercing laser, so one round of shields. This sector's going to be grand. I'm going to try and take as many bites as humanly possible. I don't know if you've noticed this yet either, but for some reason, right, this ship comes with additional oxygen power already. It's probably to deal with the ramifications of having the fires going. That makes sense to me. But I don't know, I just thought that was kind of interesting. I'm also finding interesting there's not enough power for both weapons. It's very much an either or at the start of the game. Oh, I'm excited about this. I've never played with this ship before, so I'm really curious to see how this ends up going. I'm hoping we get something good out of it. I am also planning on breaking this up into parts, by the way. So we'll maybe go through. Oh, actually, yeah, they actually got me down. Let's keep their weapons offline then. Oops, that's a miss. That's unfortunate. So we might only get through 2 or 3 sectors today, but then I'll be following up with other parts shortly enough. Ouch. Come on, take out those weapons. Lovely. Okay, and they've hit the engines, but that won't be an issue if they can't fire their guns at all. We've taken a lot more damage than I was honestly expecting to at this point, but that's a breach, so that's good. That'll distract the crew anyway. Also potentially scare them off. Oh, no, they're already getting their ion weapons back up and running. There we go. Ship is down. So we get 2 missiles, a drone part, and 22 scrap, which is not bad. We get to contact the civilian ship as well. Unfortunately, they didn't survive, so we're just gonna like pick the wreckage essentially. Right, Wolfram, I'm gonna ask you to go and fix up those cameras nice and quick. As well, if you don't know, Wolfram is like the old-fashioned name for tungsten. I don't know. That's just a little bit of a delightful trivia. If you've ever like seen periodic table of the elements, like that's why tungsten is denoted by a W. The same way lead is denoted by PB for like I'm pretty sure it's pronounced plumbus, but I could be wrong. Could just be like mixing up my Rick and Morty references. I'm not gonna go to a store just yet. I am gonna hop into this nebula though to get myself a little more time. This has been a terrible idea, and we have intruders on board already. Lovely. Okay. So this is where the firebomb comes in. We need to basically fire on our own ship. Now, they've got a bunch of guys. Let's just get everyone into engineering. How about this guy as soon as possible? Because if we can get a fire going, you know, I'm actually gonna pull him out here, and we're gonna like take the fight in this room. Until, or rather, we're just gonna like, what's the word? We are going to get all together in this one room. Now all four of us are gonna hop in, and hopefully we'll be able to watch the fire down here. Here we go. And this fire is gonna wreck the humans and have no effect on the Rockmen whatsoever. And then we have no problem putting out the fire using our sick dance moves. And then in a matter of minutes we'll be fixing up the systems there, which is great. The way Wolfram is slightly out of sync with the repair animations, that's hilarious. Alright, we're sending these guys back to the medbay. But yeah, that's kind of like, that is the tone for how we have to deal with boardings here. Oh, you didn't actually get to go, did you? Poor Wolfram, he's always left out. Alright, so yeah, once these guys are healed up, I'll get them back to their stations. And I'll swap Wolfram. Actually, no, I can just do that now. Who else is ill? No, you stay in the medbay. There we go. The Optigun and Wolfram are healing up now. We need to get our engines powered again so we can like get ready for a jump. But I'm not going to until we get these guys back in position. Because Rockmen are painfully slow. Will I actually upgrade my systems at this point? I mean, it does not hurt to play defensively, but I'm also like holding out. Nah, I'm holding out for a crew teleporter in a big way. Because once we get like boarding with this ship configuration, that will be awesome. Attack the automated ship. Yeah, sure. I just don't have any shields in the first place, so as long as we just hit those weapons as soon as we can, we'll be fine. I want to get those shields up regardless, though. We have a bit of extra power, so I'll put that into evasion. Lovely. Okay, weapons are just charging, same standard business. Unfortunately, that hits the oxygen, but we actually do have a bit of us. So because we have the system upgraded, our oxygen is still going to be like functioning perfectly fine. With our weapons down, I can actually afford to take someone off of the engines. That miss. Alright. I can afford to take someone off the engines because I'm not going to need the additional evasion. But I am keeping someone on the cockpit just to get things charged nice and fast. No, I'm almost preferring this configuration to the other rock configuration. But I'll honestly have to see, because my favorite thing about layout A for the rock ship is just, ooh, investigate the station. Station is a storage site for various resources. You salvage everything possible. Awesome. My favorite thing about layout A for the rock ship was the fact that the teleporter was right beside the medbay, and so it made for a really easy transition between fighting and healing. So I didn't lose a single man on that entire journey. Buy a slave or potentially get one for free. I like this option. So heavy piercing missiles again. Okay, they do have dual lasers, so those will sync up quite nicely. I kind of want to take those out as fast as possible, because they're definitely going to get a hit, unless one of these shots miss. Are they going to miss? Let's have a look. Both of them missed. Now that's lucky. Okay. I'm never going to target the shields as long as I'm just going with one layer of piercing laser. But that is fine for now. What am I going to target? I am going to target the cockpit, because once I cut their evasion to 0, like, they're not really going anywhere. And I might as well just keep attacking these critical systems. You know, I could try just attacking oxygen, see what happens. Because if these guys are just gonna, like, you know, try and work through a breach and they don't have air, good luck to them. If the weapons come back online, I will actually just fire the killing shot, but I just want to see like how they do. Like, if any system comes back online, basically. But if they're just gonna, like, you know, leave it, I have no problem with that either. But they've also not offered me a slave, which is actually, like... Never mind. Okay, finishing you off now. Which is unfortunate, because, like, that's kind of what I wanted out of this event. I might have actually bought one otherwise. The slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue their evil trade. Many lives are probably lost. Yeah, unfortunately. I kind of wanted one of those lives. Oh well, on to the next stress signal. What do we have here? A stress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Promise to help. Fire the defenses. Uh-oh. You fire a few volleys, but aren't able to penetrate the defenses. The weapons have no trouble piercing yours, though, and you take minor damage before escaping. Yeah, if I had an ion weapon or something going... Am I losing air? Ah, there's a breach here. If I had an ion weapon, that would have been taken care of really handily, or even an energy crew member. Unfortunately, that's not the case. We just kind of like lost a bit of hull there. That's fine. Alright, who's this here? Business is the guy on engines. Ooh, a store. This is kind of what it's hoping for. Ooh, it's back the way. I need a crew teleporter, honestly, for this to work out. So I will be checking out a lot of these. Reconstruct teleport. Oh yes, that is easily one of the best upgrades for a teleportation heavy build. Add a crew teleporter on the same station? Oh guys, this is a blessed run right here. Okay, cool. Oh, very happy. Reconstructed teleport means that the crew gets fully healed by teleportation, either in or out. Ooh, it's kind of in a shitty location, but it doesn't matter because we have reconstructive teleport. As soon as I can, I'm getting a cloning bay then. Because, like, if I have reconstructive teleport, then I literally have no need for conventional medicine. Can I make one more jump? I'll try and make one more in this system, just because I don't want to, like, run the risk of jumping into a ship that has 2 layers of, Uh-oh, they're bringing missiles. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the weapons first. I don't want to run the risk of... Wait a second. I have a teleporter now. Who do I not really care about? Shields, sure. Weapons, sure. Guys, you go over here. We're actually gonna start teleporting you on. As soon as we take this shot, get ready to launch over. Oh. Okay, they missed. I haven't. Awesome. We're gonna jump in and start taking out their cockpit, because there's definitely gonna be a guy in here. Right. 2 humans versus 2 rockmen. The rockmen will win every time. They might even be able to take a 3rd human if we're lucky. Like, that'll be cutting it very close, and I kind of don't want to risk it just yet, not whilst I still have the medbay. So I will be teleporting them back for their own safety. Okay, careful. A little more scuffling. Daptic and Wolf looks like they'll be our soldiers for this run. The first human is down. The second human is also down. There's a 3rd one on board. What's your health looking at now? 50 and 58. Okay, well, yeah, you'll probably be able to take it, no problem, because you're doing, like, all that extra damage. And they will be able to get that missile off. Unfortunately. But we actually wiped the crew altogether, which gives us a much higher level of scrap. So that's really good that we're getting, like, this boarding early. And lovely, that missile misses. That's delightful. So we can recover our guys, and they're back at full health right away, because reconstructive teleport is the best fucking upgrade in the game, in my opinion. Like, weapon pre-igniters, delightful. They're great if you have, like, you know, Vulcan lasers and glaive beams. But for someone who really likes boarding parties as much as I do, I could not have had better luck. This is unfortunate though. I didn't think the rebels would get to the exit, or I don't know, it was a bit of a toss-up. Let's see. Ooh. I wonder. Can I actually teleport my guys up? Whoa, I don't know if I can. Because these guys are also going to have a med bay. I really should just focus on getting out of here. Yeah, no need to risk my own health. That said, I will slap down a firebomb in their med bay. And if that hits, then I don't have a problem sending my guys in. Because we might be able to take him then. We might be able to. Because if my guys can fight during a fire, like, that's ideal. Will this bomb hit? Okay, it's almost fully charged. No, it's a miss. How is our engine charging? Oh, it's not great. It's halted a little bit as well. You know what, guys? It's not looking like it's gonna be a one-way fight. A bit more of a battle for survival, to be fair. Oh, we've got some good weapons as well, unfortunately. Yep. All our systems are taking knocks. Right, guys, you should get back to your respective systems and see what you can do about that. We're almost there. We're close. Oh, Jesus, they've taken out the cockpit. Right, you need to go help with this then. We'll get to oxygen very shortly. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, come on. We need to get those shields back online. Like, they are imperative to our success. Like, neglect the oxygen for the time being. Oh my god, they're doing so much damage. Please, for the love of God, just let us escape. Come on, come on, come on. Just give us this. Oh my god, just give us. Damn it, the engines are down. This looks like it's gonna be it. They resisted! Oh, thank god. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Jump, next sector. That was too fucking dangerous. Oh my god. Okay, energy controlled or energy controlled, we don't really have much of a choice. We're just getting out of there. Oh my goodness, my little heart. Okay, someone else getting the oxygen because we're all just gonna like die otherwise. That would have been terrible. Oh my goodness. That was the stuff of nightmares right there. Oh my god, down to 2 hull points. Oh, Jesus. Right. I'm gonna get everyone else into the medbay then after this as well. It's alright that the engines are powered down, we just need everyone healed up a bit. Okay, the optic is grand, and you can go... no, you keep healing up. Oh, I don't actually have the medbay powered yet. You keep healing up, guys. I am going to go and have the optica fix up the cameras. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so off to a look, at least it's entertaining, like, there's a bit of a story to it. Are you almost done with this now? Come on. Our weapons are still down as well, so... You know what, a lot of you can head down there. Daptic, I'm pretty sure you were on shields at some point, or were you weapons? I couldn't tell you. I think you were actually weapons. There's no Bismuth. Yeah, Bismuth was on engines. Farah was the captain. And then yourself, your weapons. Okay, so everyone back to their respective positions. Lovely. Okay. I don't know if I should keep them there though, because like oh, there's a store here. Bless me. I'm jumping right to this because I don't want to risk losing this ship too early on. Lovely. Scrap. Cool weapons. Awesome. Weapon pre-igniter. That's nice and all, but I need to fix my hull because I had a bad time. Now, you know what? I am gonna take these guys off shields and weapons. It's gonna be Dioptica and Wolfram still, because as long as we have a bit of evasion on our side, we should be relatively okay. Let's see how these distress signals go. The last thing I want to do is lose the crew though, so I'm really not gonna be risking them. We can't fix it either. Sorry, buddy. We took 5 damage last time we tried to help. Okay, we're gonna go to this next distress signal. Hopefully there's some scrap there. Give him fuel. Apologize. I'm sorry, we can't. Damn it. Damn it! Okay, Sector 2 is a lot more cursed than Sector 1 was. Okay. You know what? Free hull beam. I'll take it. That is actually quite pleasant. Let's just keep going though. We need some scrap. Another free firebomb? Alright, cool. And you know what, that is a bit more scrap. So I suppose I'm getting what I wanted. I just wanted a little bit more. And also maybe the chance to get some fuel. Ignore the damaged vessels, because if I fight them, then I just like... I don't get anything for it, and I am... shit. I am now out of fuel, which is less than ideal. Trade some fuel for scrap. Attack the refugees. No, let's trade some scrap for fuel. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, you need to get a fucking mosey on. Okay, so Sector 2 has not been fucking kind to us. Oh, thank Jesus. Okay, look guys, nothing personal, but we're here to literally kill everyone you know and love. Oh, and that's an NG and a Zoltan as well. Okay, guys, we're back in the good books. Everything is fine. We'll beat the ever-living snot out of these guys, and then we will go on and live in peace. Yeah, because their weapons are terribly out of sync as well, so they're never going to get through our defenses. Shoddy as they may be. They do have another guy coming in though, which is interesting. That's another NG. Oh, we couldn't have had a better set of circumstances. That said, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like another guy on board that we just didn't know about yet. Yeah. Come on, just finish them off. You're almost there. There we go. You find a weapon on your ship with no crew to stop you, can install it on your own. What is with all these hull weapons we're getting? Oh my god. Hull laser, hull beam, 2 firebombs. It's a bit obsessive even. In any event, let's get these lads back over with a reconstructor teleport. Look, we're saving you to those stations because that's what you're good at. I'm not going to risk another encounter where I am going to get wrecked by 6 fuel for 12 scrap. I kind of have to. I'm just super low on fuel. Hopefully, I could have made it. Damn it. I just didn't want to risk it. I just didn't want to risk it at all. So it looks like we're heading to Sector 3 now, which are 2 sets of Uncharted Nebula. So I might as well at least take the one that gives me some choice. Okay. This is rough. But here's the thing. Nebula are very, very prone to being full of boarding events. So that means I'm going to need to like firebomb my own ship. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So you notice a Mantis ship ducking between the clouds and swirling space stuff. It's hunting you. You try to get the jump and move into attack. So these guys have a teleporter, so they're actually going to send someone onto our ship to begin with. Not 2 people. Let's look at our subsystems, see if we can find out where they are. They're just right in the cockpit. Okay. I'm going to send over Dioptica to help right away, because the sooner we kill this one person, the better. Oh, and what are they like for weapons? Nothing special, to be perfectly honest with you. I am going to need to firebomb their med bay, though. Which probably doesn't sound great. But trust me, it makes a bit of sense. So, I am going to send these guys into the cockpit. Yep. Okay, and with the pilot distracted, we should be able to firebomb this relatively reliably. And then if we move into the med bay to take the fight, I don't know. We don't take damage, but they do. Okay, no, their med bay's offline now, so we have the upper hand. The fire took out the med bay, and that's like killing them as well. They're gonna try and escape, but we can finish off the NG no problem. And the Mantis comes back in as well. And we get it. There are no more remaining life signs. We strip it for useful materials. No fuel, unfortunately, but like, that's how it is sometimes. Alright, and our crew is back, fully healed. We're gonna pop Farah in the medbay nice and quick. Oops. Just because I kinda like, you know, the more of my crew I have healed at any given time, it's just the safest play. Right, that's something exploding on their ship. Jeez, I was worried for a second there. Yeah, so the firebomb syncs up quite nicely with the boarding strategy. I'm very, very, I cannot tell you how happy I was to get, I've already told you how happy I was to get teleporting and reconstructor teleport in the same shop, of all things. Like, for the exact amount of money I had. Like, what a wonderful coincidence. But then to see all of that almost dismantled just at the very end of Sector 1, that would have been heartbreaking. But you know what? We made it out the other side. And I see this getting better and better. Oh my god, we're out of power. And there's intruders on board. Lovely. Okay, whereabouts? They're in the oxygen room. So, we need to go ahead and get the firebomb going. I'm going to turn off the teleporter. I am going to resume the oxygen. Oh, no. Okay. They still have people in oxygen, interesting enough. Where do I want to firebomb? You know what? I want to firebomb a not critical system. So if I can take the fight here, that will be ideal. I actually am going to send Bismuth in as well, just to, like, knock some stuff from this guy so he doesn't damage our ship. I would prefer for that to be the case. I don't even know if we're going to need the firebomb. Like, I might just not waste the missile. Like, I'm not lacking missiles. Never mind, there it goes. Oh, and he's running here as well, so that's actually almost like kind of done our work for us. We've almost got him there. Yep, and he's gone. And then we can stomp out the fire, no problem, and get our guys back to medical. Lovely. So weapons offline then, just because, you know, we don't need them anymore. It's so strange using bombs on my own ship. Like, it feels so counterintuitive, but at the same time it feels so right. I don't know. I just find it super interesting there's no doors. Normally I'd just be like, yep, space the motherfuckers. But here, it's every single border has to be contested. And I kind of like that. That's a bit of a fresh twist for me personally. Alright, here we go. Jumping. We're gonna start moving a little bit over to the side now. Just because if we do somehow run out of fuel, I want to be a bit away from the fleet when we end up using our signals. We are going to attack the pirate. Power up weapons and move into engage. They do only have 1 round of defenses, so I'm thinking of just knocking out their weapons immediately and sending over the boys to teleport in. The boys, Dioptica and Wolfram. Let's send them into the cockpit, just to make life a little easier on us. It's slugs, interestingly enough, so these guys are telepathic. I don't know if you know about slugs yet, but slugs are telepathic entities, right? So that means that they can sense where other life forms are on both their ship and our own ship. And it also means that they're immune to mind control, which is interesting, because, you know, you can get a mind control at a halberd beam. Now, isn't this our lucky fucking day? I honestly think this could end up being one of my best runs ever. Just with the sheer luck we're having with some of this loot. Like, a halberd beam is a really, really solid weapon. A halberd beam... Yeah, it'll reliably perform better than the hull beam, I'm pretty sure. I want to take one of these firebombs out, by the way, because I don't need it. Yeah, I'll slap on the halberd beam, because if I manage to take out a shield, if I could pop on a halberd beam, like, that's the ship taken. Then again, I will be trying to take most of these ships, like, non-destructively, just by boarding them. Uh-oh. Ooh, we can offer to lead them out of the nebula. A rock armored transport nearby looks to have lots of bearings, but when you hail, they grow suspicious. Whatever life form you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid. Leave now. Yeah, lead them out of the nebula. The rock grudgingly transfer control of their helm to you and steer them to a thinner part of the nebula. I'm not sure what to think, but transfer over some of the supplies all the same. That's lovely. Okay. So, like, from one rock buddy to another rock buddy. Just helping, you know? Part of a community. We can go around the long way here, actually, and that'll probably get us some good scrap. Okay, so there are rebels. They aren't delightful. I'm out of shields. And they have a beam weapon, actually. Ooh, that's kind of dangerous. Alright, let's get that sorted as fast as humanly possible. Yeah, let's pop on the auction, because we're not going to be, like, evading a beam weapon either. That's the thing. We just need to get this up and running before their laser goes off. Uh-oh. They have an anti-personnel drone. That's less than ideal. Come on, just get the beam off. Okay, so they do 1 damage, but we've got 2, and their weapon system is down now. How are our guys doing? Dioptica and Wolfram are doing alright. They're engaging... Ah, they've got a med bay! Damn it. Okay, so... Gotta swap to a firebomb. I am keeping them distracted for now, but I am going to want to bring them back in better circumstances. So... this is unfortunate. Right. Anyway, you're not doing anything, so you can just, like, go and repair those cams. Not that it'll do anything because we're in the nebula. But if we get a firebomb down into there... Oh, shit. Our cams are on fire. Didn't even realize. Didn't even see the light on here. It's alright, though, because, I don't know, Jesus. I need to get the firebomb off. Please hit. Oh, thank you. You're a saint. So they've done a bit of damage to us, but now that we've got the fire in the medbay, once this fire takes out their actual medical infrastructure, we will be able to contest them in the fights directly. Come on. Oh, jeez. This shield weapon is going to do some dirty things to us. Yeah, but we've also got a fire start in their shields, so that's good. I might just swap back to the heavy piercing beam, just to try it. Yeah, just try and take out those weapons again. Because they're dangerous, like. We're actively in danger. Yep, like, that's just doing so much damage. And we don't need that. How is the health on these enemies? They're offering some cargo. No, we can take them. I am going to need to pull them back soon. Come on, lads. You can make it. I'm going to keep sending Bismuth around to do repairs. I don't think they're going to make it. Oh, the crew died! Wonderful! That is ideal. That is exactly what I wanted. Cool. I thought I'd just have to finish them off with a heavy piercing beam, but no, they actually did. They did bite it. So we get 5 fuel for that and 49 scrap. Like, that is one of the best things about having a boarding build, is like you never run out of fuel. Because taking the ships intact just allows you to siphon directly out of the fuel tanks. So that really does work to our advantage, which is wonderful. Okay, so this first part is going. Oh, it's been a roller coaster actually. Oh, I love it. I don't know. These are the thrills I'm here for. I will pop Bismuth back into the medbay though once I'm done with this little section here. So oh yeah, the medbay's on. Cool. We are gonna need to power the engines though before we depart, so that's fair enough. All right, everyone back to stations. Let's get going. Yeah, so we aren't going to go directly to the exit. We are going to loop around a bit. That's a bit risky, but I really do think we have the time for it because we're in a nebula system. Iron Storm was tough though. Okay, static in our comms. That's grand. I'm going to get our shields back up. You know what? I will just straight up go and get another layer of shields. Holding onto the scrap is nice, but I only really need to hold on to like 50-ish so I can get the cloning bay. I'm not going to invest anything in the med bay because I'm selling it off. Do I want to take a bit more evasion? Perhaps. Do I want to take some more weapon control, actually? Only 35. But I need to take the power for that, too. It actually could be worth it, but also potentially not. Let's have a look. What weapons do we have going here? We got the piercing laser, the hull beam, halberd beam. Nah, I'm not feeling a need for advanced weapons just yet. Especially because, like, yeah, how much damage does the halberd beam do again? Is that 3? It is 3. I'll grab a bit more power to play the halberd beam because it actually will just do the same. It'll do more damage actually than the heavy piercing, because if it does 3 damage and it fires through 1 layer of shields, it'll still do 2 damage to the rest of the ship. Like so, I don't know, that works out to me. And then lovely, that's all set there. I'm gonna hold on to a bit of extra scrap though, just in case I need it. Floating a bit of scrap's never a bad time. Okay. Ooh, they're charging their FTL. Well, that's all right. I'm gonna take that out of. Oh Jesus, the shields are up. Yeah, they are. Cool. Just pop them in the auction for no reason. Not much we can do about it. Hopefully, we're just gonna get the halberd beam and cut right across. That would be my preferred way to play this. But now that we've got the 2 layers of shields, like that would have done damage, just nullified otherwise. Yeah. Sometimes I'm a little bit bad at playing it defensively. I'm too focused on the offense. Ooh, is there a way for me to get all 3 systems here? Oh, 4. There we go. Right. Ship destroyed instantly. Like, you can see why I was excited about the halberd beam now. Like, it's a 1-hit kill. When used correctly. Like, you do have to, like, finagle it a little bit in order to, like, you know, get the kills you're looking for. But, yeah, seems worth it to me. And yeah, I'm much better than the heavy piercing. We're gonna attack this guy here. They have a med bay, tragically, but they've only got a missile as their weapon system. So that's like good and bad. They also have drones, but they appear to be using all their drones for combat, so they're probably not gonna have an anti-personnel drone. I'm uncertain as to what kind of crew they're gonna be using. But it should be fine. Part of me wants to start with the firebomb, but I'm pretty sure the halberd beam will just do more consistent damage overall. So I am just going to teleport them into the weapons room and see who I end up fighting. Okay, it's a couple of humans. Nothing terrible. Right. Okay, they're taking knocks anyway, which is good. We're probably going to get hit by that. Yep, well that's our evasion slash. That's less than delightful. Because evasion really is our only answer to missiles. Can I get the 5 rooms? Oh Jesus, no, they'll kill my own lads, I can't. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that actually. Hang on. 3. Oh no, do 2 and 2. So I'll do 8 damage if I go to 4 rooms. How much health does it have? Yeah, so if I manage to hit the 5 rooms, that kills my guys instantly. I'm a little bit against that personally. So I am gonna go, you know, I'll just start in the shield room, take out the shields, and hit their auction and air really hard. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. Yeah, unfortunately that wrecks our shields, but uh-oh, we need to get those fixed up. Bismuth, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, thank God we still have a layer. Okay, but as long as we manage to clear them out of their own med bay, we should have this sorted. There's only one unit left aboard, right? That's our med bay down. Doesn't matter terribly. Please get our shields back up. I beg of you. These missiles are giving us a rough time, actually. Okay, actually. Let's get our own crew members in there. And hopefully Wolfram will be able to finish off with Jax. Almost there, almost there. Got him. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You stripped of useful materials. Sweet. Oh, that was a little rough. The missile still hits, unfortunately. That's not ideal. And also, I don't know, that didn't seem like enough scrap, if you get me. I'm gonna keep Bismuth doing the repairs, by the way, because it's a very useful skill just to have on the one person. If we can just get them talented at doing the repairs, that'll be the best for us. I actually am just gonna like sit us through these repairs now. Whilst doing. But yeah, the halberd beam, very powerful. It's almost if I feel like a ship is too tough to take, I probably will just use the halberd beam. I maybe should have just used the halberd beam in that fight there, but hindsight's 20/20, as they say. Their missile weapon was definitely a threat, and I don't have very high evasion, unfortunately. So I knew I was going to take some knocks from that. I was just hoping that... You know what? I just made the wrong play, honestly. I made the wrong play. I can admit that. Let's get Farah healed up a touch. It's a shame we haven't run into any clone base yet. But I'm sure we will somewhere along the way. Bismuth is back in position. The captain is almost back at the helm. They're not doing too bad though in terms of their evasion. Like 10 out of 15, 10 out of 15. They're leveling up quite appropriately. Alright, they're not at the exit. Okay, no events. Lovely. We're gonna hop into the next sector. Abandoned or slow controlled? Abandoned or slow controlled? Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. Slow controlled. And I will explain why in the next video. I'm going to leave this here. We've just gotten into... Jeez. We've just gotten into Sector 4 now. And I'm going to break it up, and I'm going to make the boss fight, like in Sector 8, like its own little episode as well. So, we will get there. We will trudge ever onwards. Jesus, we've got 5 health points. We're playing a little bit close. You know what? I'm going to do some upgrades nice and quick before I forget. A bit more evasion there, couldn't hurt, and we still got enough for a clone bay if we bump into one. Lovely. Okay, and with that, yeah, this is me for now. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Reconstruct teleport. Oh, yes, that is easily one of the best upgrades for a teleportation heavy build. Add a crew teleporter on the same station? Oh, guys, this is a blessed run right here. This looks like it's gonna be it. They resisted! Oh, thank God. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Jump, next sector. That was too fucking dangerous.